Hello. So I received this in mail in 2 different days. Actually, it was in my neighbor mail, and I have the phone number here, and he called me. And I kind of know what these are, but let's see and make sure of it. So this should be okay, and they are 10 pieces of 18650 battery charger module. And they are so lately I kind of like playing with the LiPo battery, with one cell of LiPo with one cell of LiPo batteries, so I need to charge that, and these modules are perfect for charging it. These are very cheap. I don't really exactly know. I think I paid like $2 for it, but I'm not sure. And there are like 10 of it. Okay, and this one should be, and I think it is, sockets for 18650. Now this is kind of like bended here. This is from transport, but well, I mean, they came from China. Before getting in Spain, it's a lot of way to travel. So actually these are like two models of these. I don't know which is the first or the second, but this model I choose this because I can put the battery in and take it out very easily, and it, instead of having like springs of wire, they have this kind of springs, and this will be more easy to put the battery in and take it out. And of course the battery are two battery here. They can be put in series, or you can use it in parallel. Now the difference between this socket and the other one, that they have the spring here, that the model of socket with the spring, you cannot use it in parallel. You can only use it in series, because the spring, which is on the minus of one, it will go straight into the plus of the other one. So that eliminates the possibility to put it in parallel. Actually, here says you can use it in, I don't know if you see it on camera, you can use it in series or in parallel. Okay, I have my flashlight here. Let's see if I can focus on it. Okay, so you can use this in series or in parallel. Now the reason I need these two things was because lately I bought like this kind of flashlight, which is a nice flashlight, and this flashlight goes on with an 18650, and I obviously need to charge this, and I don't really want to use always my hobby charger, and I have like an improvise something for that with a board like this that I have before. And for that I just bought this battery. Just goes inside like this, and I'm just going to put two of these some way like that when I plug it in it will charge my batteries. Now this is a protected battery. I don't know if you see it on camera, but this is like a protected plate here, and around here, okay, look here, you see this line here, this is a probe line that goes to the plus and always protect the battery and see how much voltage it is for over voltage, under voltage, and over protection for short circuit or over current. So this is a protected battery, and this is a little bit longer than a normal battery, but this socket will take it, so I'm pleased with that. Okay, it will take it a little bit. Okay, this came off, and this looks very quality. Okay, perfect. Now I'm gonna find a way. I don't know if I mount this on a PCB or if I'm just going to glue it like that. Okay. Long story short, I'm gonna make this charger right now for 2 batteries at a time. Okay. And this is like a second battery, which is of course protected. They are actually from the same battery pack. I think I recovered from somewhere, and this is awesome. The nice thing for this is it came pretty easy. It's a firm contact. No. Okay. And looks like heavy duty gauge. So yeah. Let's see. Okay, so for this I'm gonna use only the socket, the PCB charger, where I'm gonna glue it here with hot glue. And for wiring I'm gonna use this magnet wire, which it will give me some rigidity all over it. Okay, so I kind of have this set, and it works okay. Obviously it's not protected to reverse polarity. If by some mistake I'm gonna put it the other way around, this will just poof up and I need to change it. But until then, I just connect it between it. I can plug it to each side. It will not matter. The only thing that needs to take care about is that if I put these both of them to charge, they will charge with like 2 amps at once, and you need to have a charger that can give that kind of power. This especially doesn't have. This has like 700 milliamps, so doesn't really help with the 1 amp charging peak, but it will charge like with less current. This is a very old one. The new ones, they are kind of, all of them, they are over 2 amps, so that shouldn't be a problem. But anyway, I'm kind of like pleased with it. Now I'm just going to reinforce it with some hot glue. I'm gonna put it around here to the connections and over it, and I think that will be all. Okay, so unfortunately I don't have transparent hot glue, and I need to leave this LED outside. But when I will put some transparent stick into the hot glue gun, I'm just going to put a little on top of it, and that will fix the problem. And now I have a perfectly working charger for 18650. Now the minus, it will be in this side, and one of these has to go. So I have like perfectly signalized minus and minus, and put it to charge. It will both charge. I mean, I choose to make it like for 2 batteries. I could make it like 4, 6, I don't know how much of it you want it, but I only need for 2 batteries. So between 2 and 4, let's say, it will be like 5 cents difference. So this can be easily converted in a 4 charger for the same price. And if you want to do it even better, to charge more capacities, or now in this moment all batteries that I'm going to charge, it will be over 1 amp, and these are 2 amps, so charging at 1 amp it will be okay. And they are battery even bigger, and they can be charged on they recommend it like 0.3 C. That means if it is 1 amp, you should charge at 300 milliamps. If it is 2 amps, you should charge it at 600 milliamps. But I'm not gonna bother that, because I know these batteries can be charged at 0.5 C. That will be 1 amp current of charging. So if you want to make this charger for more than 1 set of batteries, and you want to have like a control to the current that you want to charge, you on this board here came this resistance here, R3, that you see it here. that you need to change it with a pot. The pot, I think it should be like 10K, because the range to the resistor that you can put here, it's like up to 10K. If you put like 10K resistor here, it will charge with 60 milliamps, and if you put like let's say 6 or 5K, it will charge with 700 or 600 milliamps. So if you put a pot, you can like have some control of it, of the power that you can charge with. Now, and you can put that at the side or on top or wherever you want, and it will not be something like perfectly accurate, but you will know if it's like if you have a battery like this that's 1 amp hour, you can just turn it like 3/4 and it will charge with 300 milliamps, or between 100 and 300, or between 100 and 500, depending on how much you turn the pot. Okay, so this is the module, the PCB charger, 10 pieces, 5 volts, micro USB, 1 amp, 18650, lithium battery charger board, charger module. It's not the first time that I'm buying. It was sold for me from Alice 110 1983, and it was free shipping. On the description, input micro 5-pin USB female, can direct mobile charger for input to the lithium battery and still retaining the input voltage. Wiring solder joints can be very convenient. Connected the battery B plus B minus inside the mobile phone charger to the USB female. The red light is charging and green is full of charge. Okay, this is not red and green, this is red and blue, I think. So yeah, with the blue it's full charge. The input voltage 5 volts from a phone charger, maximum charging current 1000 milliamps, charging cutoff 4.2, so this can charge in theory any kind of battery that's 4.2 volts, so not only lithium ion or 18650. Battery over current protection current 3 amps, that speaks about the out of the PCB, but I'm not using that in this case, and the size and the package. Okay, so this is perfect. Now, okay, so this is a board with the resistance that you need to put it R3, that you need to change it in order to obtain different value for different currents for charging. Now, if you put a regular resistor like 10 kilos, it will charge with 130 milliamps. If you put 5 kilos, 250 milliamps, and so on. The resistance that's now on the board, it will be like this one, 1.2 kilos, and that will give a charge of 1000 milliamps. Now, if you want to make a different, if you want to set a different current of charge, and you need to change the resistance here, but if you want to be able to change it always in series with this resistance, you need to put a pot that goes up to 10 kilos. That way, by turning the pot, you will change this resistance here, and obviously you will change the current of charging. Plastic battery case holder, storage box for 18650, rechargeable DIY battery 3.7 volts. So I bought one of them, it was like $1. I bought it from Lucky Fun World 888, which will be the seller. Interesting name. And and it was free shipping, of course. Now this is the battery that I bought. The socket that I bought is this one. It came, I mean, you could buy each one of these ones. Well, this will be like the 4-1, the 1 if you only want to make one charger. If you want to, this is 3. This is the one with 3 and the one with 2, and I think they have with 4. No, 3 is maximum. Anyway, different seller may sell you different sockets, and this is more expensive, the 3-1, and obviously the one with only one battery, it's more cheaper. But I bought this one because I've seen these pins here, and you can put it in series or parallel, which I already obviously needed. Now, brand new battery type 123 PC, easy installation. You can use this case with your own battery to form a power system supply, case for rechargeable battery, simple DIR rechargeable power supply, material ABS, I don't know what's that, I think this is the plastic. Okay, conversion 1 inch, they say some bunch of other things here. So this was what I bought. I'm very pleased with it. Okay, so when you buy a battery holder, you have different options here. You see this one here, it's like 4 pieces, and it's with a spring. This one here, what I bought myself, and it's with like a plate. Now this with the spring doesn't really have the option to put it on parallel, because obviously it has like a plate here that connects this end with the spring, and obviously I could cut it on, but why I bother when I can buy it like already by separate, so I didn't buy this one. Now this came in different shapes and sizes. This is, for example, is for 4 batteries, and this is for 1 battery. They'll give you 5 pieces here, and you see this is for 1 battery, and because it has these clamps here, the battery will get out a lot more difficult than in the one that I bought myself. This been set it for like $4. I have $3.58 and one. I have a battery charger, and that will work perfectly. And it's a lot more cheaper than a lot more cheaper and a lot more reliable than any other kind of battery charger. So thanks for watching. Bye.